I only have one day to do everything at Epcot's Festival of the Arts, and it's my favorite Epcot festival, so if I miss out on this, it's gonna be a major bummer. But on top of everything else, I only have a couple of hours to do everything. First up, expression section, where you can take part in painting an Epcot masterpiece. We were supposed to be refining the edges of the squares, but I don't think I helped at all with that. But it's all good because Disney is about having fun and creating happy memories, which I definitely did, along with checking off my first festival item. But I should back up and explain some more. Epcot Festival booklet, done. I always grab one of these before heading into the park because it has all the information that you're going to need about the festival. My goal today is to do all the activities listed in the festival passport. There is a lot in here. I'm kind of nervous about this. I don't think I'll be able to get it all done. Here's a list of everything I need to check off in about 4 hours. You can see the Animation Academy is up next. So the next Animation Academy is at 1:30. Great. Definitely missed that one. This is gonna be hard. But that brings me to my next tip. One of the challenging parts is that a lot of the festival offerings end at 5 o'clock. Check the festival passport to see if there are times listed next to select activities. Also, we're gonna do those first. Starting with the chalk art gallery. You can check out the pieces from the chalk art gallery all day, but if you get here earlier, you can actually see the artist working. Just using chalk, they create incredible pieces inspired by classic paintings. Sometimes inspired by classic Disney friends too. It's special experiences like this one that make this festival so unique and help me check off my list. I was able to quickly check off Drawing on Inspiration Celebrating Epcot, which features the imagination and innovation of Epcot in these beautiful pictures. Oh, by the way, I'm Molly and I bring you Disney tips so you can keep creating magical memories. Next up we have Figment's Brush with the Master Scavenger Hunt. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna have time for that one. Sorry, buddy. But I do have another Figment related festival item that I'll get to later on. I can do this activity. Well, I think. It says fun for kids and kids at heart, and that's definitely me, so let's check it out. In a world filled with choices, which stencil will she choose? This festival has a lot of interactive activities you can take part in and bring out your own artistic skills. Or if you're like me, this would be a great time to mention that I'm not very artistically inclined, but I have some chalk on my hands now, so I feel like a real artist, and I even got this little Mickey sticker for drawing a palm tree. I got my picture inside a classic painting with the artful photo ops, so check those off. These are positioned throughout the park and they even have some Disney themed ones. I found these over by the Bridge to World Showcase. Also in this section is the Epcot Beacon of Magic, and there are special shows that are just for Festival of the Arts. The Epcot Beacon is one of my absolute favorite things to see, but it's actually going to be our very last thing on the list, and we only have 2 more hours. Yikes, let's get going. I've already checked off 5 items on the list, and I'm feeling pretty good. So next up is merchandise. You can find traditional festival-themed merchandise here, but what really makes a unique keepsake from this festival is outside along World Showcase and leading into that area. Here you'll find festival booths with unique artwork. On select days, you can even see the artist working because they'll be here at their booth where you can chat with them, get your artwork signed, and just learn a little bit more about what they do. And to get a true Festival of the Arts experience and do it all, we've got to at least get a piece of art, right? I'm so excited about this picture. It is so cute. This festival is a true celebration of art, and everywhere you look, there's artistry present. Keep an eye out for little things like Disney characters painted on buildings, and even these flowers look like paint that just spilled out. There's so many fun details all throughout the festival. We've made some good progress, and the next thing on our list is entertainment, but there are no showtimes listed in the booklet, so... And now I know why there were no showtimes listed in the booklet. It depends on the day that you're here. Which brings me to another tip that you absolutely need to do a little bit of research before you get to Disney. Researching ahead of time and having a bit of a plan before you get to Disney can help make sure that you're doing everything you want to do. But I'm just really excited because we've checked off a bunch of things on our list already. Though, admittedly, it's all kind of been right here at the entrance of World Showcase, so it hasn't been like too hard. But our next item to check off is food, and that's gonna take us deep into World Showcase. Just because of the sheer size of World Showcase, I know that this is gonna take up a lot of time, which means I might be missing out on another festival item, and I'm gonna have to wait a whole nother year. But also this means that we get to go have a fun treat. I'm a big fan of festival exclusive gift cards and always recommend getting one. I still had a leftover one from Food and Wine though, so I'm gonna use my imagination and pretend that this is Festival of the Arts. Yep, much better. But seriously, the festival gift card is a cute and easy way to pay for festival food items. It also helps you stay on budget because you can load a certain amount ahead of time. You can also use these for non-festival purchases. Now, onto the food. Oh man, I almost just missed something. It's not an official festival to do, but it is something that I definitely want to check out. The Odyssey is located between Test Track and Mexico across some bridges, which puts it out of the way a bit, but it's an important festival stop. This space is usually used like a mini festival center with some festival exclusive food, merchandise, and some great theming. This time is all about everyone's favorite purple dragon. The Odyssey is an easily overlooked little gym, but a must for any festival goer, or anyone just looking for a nice little AC break. All right, let's try this again. Back to Canada and onto the mushroom risotto. As good as always. Festival of the Arts is about the culinary arts as well, so the items here are delicious and fun to look at. There are over 20 official festival food areas, from the Connections Eatery to booths all along World Showcase. I'm gonna hit the highlights. For food, I need to get a returning favorite, something I've never tried before, and then something off of the colorful cuisine walk, which is delightful, but I also have about 20 minutes to do it all because I have to catch the 6:45 Disney Broadway series, or else I'm gonna completely miss seeing that part of the festival, so gotta get a move on. And now the beacons have started. I have so much still to do. I'm gonna just have to wait till next year to do everything. But I'm staying optimistic. We are so close to the American Garden Theater and my next treat. This is so fun. One of the things I love about Festival of the Arts is that all the food is artistically inclined as well, as you can see from this colorful bread. That happy dance means the rainbow katsu sando was a hit. And also with that bite, I completed my 3 food items for this festival. Only 2 left, the Beacon of Magic and the Broadway series. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I made it to the show. Wow. Katsu in hand. The only show I could attend that day was the 6:45 Disney Broadway concert series, and I literally made it with maybe a minute and a half to spare. But there are 2 other shows every day that happens for a total of 3, and these feature leading Broadway performers who have been in Disney theatrical shows. Absolutely incredible talent and definitely a highlight. Now the final item on the checklist, and the one I've been looking forward to all day, the Beacon of Magic. Doing everything in a few hours is probably the worst way to do an Epcot festival. I still got to do way more than if I hadn't gone at all. Simply taking that first step and showing up got me further than if I tried to wait around for a quote-unquote perfect day. It was perfectly imperfect and, most importantly, filled with magical memories. Doing special events is one of my favorite things at Disney, and I actually went to one of the most unique special events that most people don't ever get a chance to do. It's in this video here. Go ahead and click it and I'll meet you there.